Hello, this is Click and Play Tutorials on YouTube, and on this episode of my tutorials, I am going to teach you how to animate your characters and use them in your game. So, to get to your Click and Play, if you use it a lot like me, it should appear here. If not, you just find it in your program list and open it. So, let's create a game. If you haven't watched the first one of my tutorials, you should go ahead and do that, because you'll probably be very confused if you watch this one. So on this one, we'll go to the level editor, and we have our playing area. Down here, we have this toolbar, and it says Tools. This is where you control all your custom stuff. Here we have, you can't see it because my window, there's something wrong with my window, but this is quick backdrop. This is a backdrop, like this is easy backgrounds. This is an active object, what we're going to be exploring today. Text, you can put text in your game. A question answer for like quiz games. Your score, lives, or a counter, which you can make like a health bar or many other things with it. So in this one, we're going to choose the third one across, which is active object. Okay, here's our active object window. We have reverse horizontally, which is a picture. Reverse vertically, import a picture, create other directions by rotating this one. Like if you drew something here and hit rotate, it would rotate it to fit these other ones. And view animation. So when you make a complicated one, you can view it. So here we have all the different ones that you can do. We have walking, running, appearing, disappearing, bouncing, shooting, jumping, falling, climbing, crouch down, stand up, and these custom ones. For stopped, let's go ahead and create something simple, like a smiley face. So I'm just going to take the time to draw this pretty cheesy smiley face. Okay, here we are. And you may think hitting OK is what you do, and that is not what you do to make this a good object. For one, this is transparent. It means there'll be nothing around this. They had to have a color like that, so there's not this random colored box around your object. What you should do is hit shrink so it fits to the size of your object. Hotspot is where a lot of things happen. A hotspot is where an object rotates from, it creates from, it bounces from. And so to create a hotspot, just choose somewhere in the middle, and an easy way to do that is to divide this number and this number by 2, so 14 and 15, then you hit OK. And to save you a bunch of time, you can click on this image, hit Control C, or Control C, and then go to, this is the other direction, so this is facing right, this is facing left, up and down. Right here, just leave these as they are, they're fine because you don't have more than one. Just hit Control V after you copied this one, and then hit reverse, and there you have your 2 directions. And if you wanted to add more directions, you would just simply do this and you would have more directions. So we want to copy this into the facing up direction, and then just make this like that, because you're looking at the back of the smiley face. And then when you're looking at the front, you just copy it and paste it right here, and then just draw the front of your smiley face. So here you have front, side, and back. And so that's good for now. And you would hit OK, and then place it somewhere in your level. And then to rename it, you hit Edit Name and Icon. This icon is what appears up there, and you can change that to whatever you want. And we'll call it Smiley. And that's what it's called. And in this instance, in this window, the white is transparent. Just to let you know that. It changes between windows. So you hit OK, and then there's your smiley. And then you would treat this like a regular object from one of these windows, and I'm going to teach you some advanced techniques. So when we have our smiley, if you want to make it walk, you would simply copy this here, go back to stopped. This takes a while, but it's a lot easier than Game Maker's way. So I'm just copying and pasting the different directions into their slot on a different animation. So we have walking. On this one, I am going to have it bounce up and down when it walks. So I'm just going to drag that down once each time, because that means it's moving. And to put more, see, it's going up. To put more slides, you can either double click to create a completely new one, or just drag it. And I think 5 should be enough. And then you just drag the other ones back to do that. So, and then looping. So it'll repeat that. So boing, boing. So that's him bouncing. And on this one, same thing. You just drag that down. And then repeat them with the other frames. And that's what it should look like. You don't have to do it exactly how I'm doing it, but here's a really helpful tip. Instead of drawing it for the other side, you just hit Edit, select all, and then Control C, Control V, and then rotate. And there you go. It's perfectly reversed horizontally. And so I'm just going to do this real quick. And to turn off the hotspot, you just click right here. And to change between slides, you can do that. And on here, I like to jump 2 pixels. And then you just move them back. And so here's your smiley face. And then you right click it to go to the options. Select movement. I'm going to make it in 8 direction. And I'm just doing my stuff. And I'm going to unselect these because I don't have any animation for them. And I'll try the movement. And see, it's a little choppy on that one. I don't know why it's so choppy. But that's pretty good. See, it's bouncing. And so there's my smiley face. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And just to let you know, before I turn this off, you can make other animations here by just choosing one and then animating it. And always remember, you can just copy it, paste it, and then reverse it right here. And you can make it up and down, reverse too. And this is to play. And if you want to get fancy, you can import your own images. So thanks for watching my smiley face animating video. So have fun with it. Thank you, and goodbye.